What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back. We are back. Oh, it's always shiny right there. I don't know why. But anyway, oily skin. I gotta go wash my face. Okay. I've been outside and it has been a heat wave, and I'm pretty sure it's not just out here in Chicago. It is everywhere, okay? But I'm dealing with it. It's fine with me. I just ain't got to go out the house, you know what I'm saying? But I just hope everybody that's been going out the house, been doing your little festivities and stuff, y'all been hydrated. Don't be drinking all that alcohol while you out. You dehydrating yourself when you do stuff like that, okay? Um, you have to look up the effects of alcohol on the body. It's a trip, but I know you're still gonna drink, okay? Cause so am I. But just have some water on hand too, so you can hydrate your ass at the same time, okay? But anyway, I hope everybody other than that been having a blessed week, a beautiful week. I've been doing one thing, seeing the Lion King. I did my little review on that. It was cute or whatever. When I come to think about it, am I the only one? Okay, I didn't really put this in the review for The Lion King or whatever. I love the movie, yes, and I did give it an 8.5 out of 10. And the only reason why I didn't give it a 10 out of 10 is because of the simple fact that I felt like all the voices match, but for some reason, like Donald Glover's voice, I wanted a more robust voice for Simba for some reason. Like a more, I ain't gonna say manlier, but a more, deeper voice or whatever, more commanding voice. And I know it's trying to show him in a weakened state a little bit, but still, like, am I the only one who felt that way? Y'all tell me how y'all felt about that. But anyway, speaking of, let's just get into it. Emmy nominations came out earlier this week, and quite a few films and shows have gotten Emmy nominations, and Netflix is like leading the pack. I believe they got a whole bunch of Emmy nominations this time. These streaming services are showing y'all that they are nothing to play with. Okay, they are coming for the kill because they are putting out some good material. You know, Pose got nominated for six awards, and I believe one of those awards is lead male actor for Billy Porter. So congratulations to him and to the whole cast. Beyonce got six nominations for her documentary for the Beachella homecoming. Okay, so that was congratulations in order for that. I'm pretty sure she gonna win at least one, maybe two. Okay, but she coming out there with something. All right, when they see us, bitch, let me tell you something. When they see us, got 16 nominations. Okay, and each and every one of them are very much deserved, and it is going to be a tragedy if they leave that whole thing empty-handed or with just a couple. Okay, they need to win at least five. To be quite honest, I'm gonna throw it out there and say they need to win at least half of that. Because when they see us, what's that show? When they see us, had everybody talking. Okay, and still to this day, it has everybody talking. The impact is great. So hey, we will see what is going on and what will happen Emmy night. Listen, I don't even watch the Emmys, okay? That's not my thing. Emmy, Oscars, SAG Awards, all that stuff. That's not my thing. But I just might watch it this time just so I can see if our people win something. You know what I'm saying? But that's gonna be great. That's gonna be a good night. I feel it. I feel it. Put that in the comments who you looking forward to. Even the ones that I didn't name. These were the standout ones that everybody been talking about, so that's why I just mentioned them. And those are the ones that I really care about, to be quite honest. But yeah, tell me that. What are some shows that you have been watching on Netflix and other streaming services? I'm trying to get into some Hulu shows, okay? A lot of the stuff on Netflix, like when I be asking these suggestions, some of y'all give suggestions, and I'm pretty sure you don't know because I don't say what it is that I watch, and sometimes I be forgetting. Okay, girl. But a lot of the stuff I already seen on TV. So once they get through with their season on TV, Netflix put them on Netflix, on their streaming services. So I've already seen it, and yes, I'm caught up. Girl, if y'all ain't watching Snowfall, please get into Snowfall. Okay, the season 3 is already into it. I'm already keeping up with that. What else do I be watching? I watch Queen of the South, okay? I've been watching all these shows since day one. Oh, and congratulations to Euphoria, okay? Euphoria then got renewed for season 2. Bitch, I did not know Drake was behind that, okay? I said, this is a mess. Euphoria is something else, okay? It is a lot. A lot. Now let me tell you something. Now I knew some stuff like this was going down in teenage years, but you know, y'all do a lot this little young generation that's going on now. But I was like, was we like this in my teenage years? Hell no. I mean, we was bad sneaking doing shit, but this far, girl, maybe I just wasn't hanging around with that type of crowd because we ain't do all that shit, girl. That ain't we was no. It's a lot. I'm sitting here like, and everybody was mad at Maddie last week, you know, for not Maddie, but Kate, for not helping out Maddie when she needed or whatever. For what? Maddie wouldn't have helped her. Okay, Kate had her own agenda. Go ahead and do what you. Kate trying to find her voice. She trying to find out who she is. I'm just not here for the fact that she going around sucking random dick and getting random dick here and there. But girl, she got that little man. She got micro penis dude giving her money just for doing this and saying this and all this stuff. Where is mine's at? Okay, I ain't gotta see you like that. We ain't gotta talk on the phone. I give you a little Skype session or whatever. We just talking about our troubles and stuff like that. You need a listening ear, mama, daddy, whichever sugar you want to do it, baby. Let's do that, okay? I ain't gotta give you no nookie, baby. Where are you at? I am in need. Okay, I need a sugar daddy or a sugar mama. What's going on? All right, but anyway, no jokes all aside. I'm dead serious. I'm trying to be somebody grown sugar baby. A sugar pup or some shit like, ooh, a sugar adult, girl. You just don't know, you know. But anyway, yeah, y'all tell me how y'all been feeling Euphoria. So congratulations to that Zendaya. Zendaya, you know, I never like. I still. Even when she's in Spider-Man, I was like, okay, you know, she cute or whatever in here, but she is really good in this show. Like, she is really, really good. Shout out to everybody. Nate gotta go. Nate gotta go. Okay? Nate has got to go like now. Like yesterday. Okay? That boy is cray-cray. Something ain't right with him. You know, doing all that stuff, finding all that stuff. See how that shit affect the kids, you know? It's just a lot. He's struggling with himself. He's just taking it out on everybody. You know, it's just a lot that's going on. Do y'all think that he knows about, you know, Jules and his daddy? Well, he don't, cause the daddy was in there looking for that tape. Okay, and he couldn't find it, could he? Tell me something. All right, what else I've been looking at? Big Little Lies. Big Little Lies. That's my show. I've been watching it since season 1, episode 1, okay? And let me just tell you this. Mary Louise, I love me some Meryl Streep, okay? I love everything, just about everything that she's been in that I've seen, okay? And, you know, she put out some classic shows. Death Becomes Her and She Devils is one of my favorites, couple of my favorite movies, okay? Especially with her in there. And let me just tell you this. I have never watched a movie of Meryl Streep and been like, I can't stand this bitch. This is what it's making me feel like when I watch her, okay, on Big Little Lies. Like, girl, I cannot. When Celeste slapped the dog shit out of her, I was so here for it. And shout out to Hannah from Haves and the Have Not playing Bonnie's mama. Okay, Crystal Fox, I see you, girl. I hope you get up out that coma. I hope you get up out that hospital. You know, she stroked it out and everything, and it was just a lot. You know, she see visions and stuff too. You know, mama was on that stuff too back in the day, so it kind of affected her equilibrium and all that stuff. Cerebellum and shit. You know, you just never know. But the season finale for season 2, I wish it was more episodes. Comes on tomorrow on Sunday. Fun fact, okay, because my boo, my white baby mama coming out with her new movie Maleficent 2 in October. I gotta go see it. But you know, she a little man stiller. She is, okay. We can like people, but we gotta admit they flaws, okay. Little Angie, she a man stiller, okay. And the girl that played the on Big Little Lies, the one who husband put them in bankruptcy court and all that stuff. She used to be with Billy Bob Thornton. Okay, is it Billy Bob? One of them, I believe it was Billy Bob, and Angelina took her man. Angelina took her man, bitch. Okay, look it up, Laura Dern. Okay, but anyway, that's a little stuff for y'all here and there. But moving on from that, yeah, tell me the stuff that y'all been watching too, cause I might try to get into something. I be needing something to watch while I'm at work on my off time or whatever. It be when it be slow, but I did try to look at To Have and To Hold. It's not catching my attention, so I gave up on it. I still watch Iyanla, all that stuff, y'all know. But She's Got to Have It, unfortunately, has been canceled. It's not being renewed on Netflix. Am I surprised? No, I am not. After seeing, even though I'm probably the minority who actually enjoyed the season that came out, I knew it was some controversy that happened surrounding it. And I just knew from then that it's a possibility that it might be a toss up whether or not it was going to come back, because the second season veered so far off course from the first season. So yeah, I'm not surprised. I wouldn't have wanted it to be canceled, but I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I'm not surprised that it did. Dear White People comes back August the 2nd. So I will be looking forward to that. So I had to start the episode, this video off with some positive news mixed with some but some positive move mostly because we got a little mess that's going on. Someone contacted me. Shout out to you, Leah Brown Adams. I hope you don't mind me saying your name. But out here, I believe y'all from Chicago. She hit me up and she hit up a couple of other YouTubers, and she just wanted us to discuss some things that's been going on in her family in particular that made the news, and it's very, very unfortunate, and just asking for prayers and stuff like that for her family because they're going through it. One of their family members, I think it was her aunt or her cousin, either or, basically beat and abused to death her 17-month-old child. And I'm talking about the aunt's 17-month-old child. Aunt or cousin's 17-month-old child. And, they have her in jail or whatever, but they hoping that the charges stick. And, they're in this state where, they just want more to happen to her. And it's very much unfortunate that this whole thing happened because at this point, baby girl, I don't think you have to worry about anything else happening to her. Like, putting this out there, in the news, and then it's going to travel to the jail. She's going to need protection or whatever because they don't take lightly to people abusing kids in jail like that. And then you a mother too. Oh, she going to get hers in prison. She's not coming out of jail. She's going to get some time, okay? And I really do hope that you guys find a way to heal. Y'all need to talk to one another. Y'all need to, speak up to a therapist or whatever. But you need to find a way to heal this pain, this hurt, because no one should have to go through the loss of a child that young or a loss of a child, period. And to have it be at the hands of the child's mother, that's some hard things to take care of, to take in, okay? And I really, really feel for you guys, And at the end of the day, I always say this, and y'all know, y'all heard it time and time again. Just because you can reproduce does not mean that you should, okay? Everybody is not mentally prepared to have a child, all right? And that's what makes it so messed up with these abortion laws that's going out, and they trying to outlaw it and everything. There are so many people out here. Yes, some people can't afford to go away, go through all that process for adoption or whatever. Yeah, some people ain't stable enough to just go ahead and just, drop the baby off at the fire department or whatever. They probably don't know about these other options and all that stuff. But at the same time, just because you can reproduce does not mean that you should. There is no reason. Everybody is not fit to be a parent, okay? And I think the worst thing it's one thing for a father who did not carry this child. You helped make the child, but you did not carry this child to abuse a child. But for the mother to actually who carried and bore this child in her stomach, in her womb, okay, to do some mess like that, that is heartbreaking. That is and y'all know I have no patience and I have no sympathy, no empathy. There is no reason. If there was something going on, that family member should have, had another family member step in. They could have spoke to another family member if they felt like they was finna get to a certain point. And that's what I need y'all to do. If y'all feel like y'all finna get to a certain point, you can't help it, and you have a good relationship with your family, talk to him, okay? Because I'm pretty sure it's going to be somebody that's willing to step in until you are able to get your shit back together, okay? And even if you don't have anybody, there are other services out here that you can talk to that can help you out. You don't have to resort to the route of beating kids and killing them and doing all that stuff. I want you to put that out. I put that out there for somebody that needs to hear this shit, okay? My heart and prayers go out to you, Leia. So, don't think I didn't get your messages. I just didn't have a chance to respond to it, so I'm responding to it now. But like I said, my heart and prayers go out to you and your family. Fuck that bitch. I'm sorry, but I just had to say it. Fuck that bitch, okay? Because she deserves whatever the fuck she get. What else was going on? Trump. Damn, I went all this time trying not to talk about this man, but he want to do a fuck up. Okay, and he got some Republicans mad too, girl. Okay, there's some people that is actually on his side. They all, coming out against him at this point because I forget what he was saying. I think he tweeted it on Twitter and he said something about the squad or whatever. These four U.S. representative women, Alexandria Cortez from the Bronx. Okay, Representative Ihan, is that how you say her name, girl? Oh my, y'all know which one I'm talking about. The very outspoken one that they keep on trying to attack. Yeah, her. She was born in Somalia, but she came over to this country as a refugee as a child. And I think she's from Minnesota, the Twin Cities or whatever. That's where she stay at. Then you have Representative Ayanna Pierce Presley, from DC. She's the representative of Massachusetts. And then you have Representative Rashida from Detroit. Okay? And you told these people, these four women of color, to go back to the country, the crime-infested country where they came from. While you over here trying to fix our stuff and put your input on our stuff, you need to go back over to the country that you came from, the crime-infested, and fix the crime-infested stuff that they got going on over there. And I'm sitting here when I seen that shit on the fucking Shade Room and Ball Alert, because I don't follow that man. Donald Trump is blocked, okay? I'm sitting here like, hold up. Now, y'all want to defend and say, oh, he not racist, he not this, he not that. But look at what you saying. That is what a common racist person tells another person of a color to go back to their country. That is racism. That is bigotry. That is prejudice. That's all of that shit in one, okay? I don't care what you think about it and how you may feel that it ain't. It is, bitch. It is. It's offensive as shit, okay, to tell somebody to go back to a country that they never been to. That's one, okay? And I can understand if they came from that country and then you want to be a smart ass and say go back. That's one thing. But then you calling somebody out telling them to go back to a country that they never came from, okay? Like, come on. Come on. If you're going to do that, do your fucking research. And this goes to show how he cares little about who is in the cabinets, who is in the Senate that's outside of his Republican cabinet, okay? Republican, party or whatever. And, or the Republicans that are on his side, okay? He don't know much about them, if anything. Because if he did, he wouldn't let this statement come out his mouth so freely. And then you do a little, town hall meeting or whatever, and you got the people in the background chanting, take her back or send them back and all this stuff. And it's like, are you serious? And then you're trying to lie and say that you didn't, you was trying to calm it down and trying to tell them to stop. You weren't. You weren't, okay? Like, that is the rudest, most offensive shit you can tell somebody outside of calling them a derogatory slur, okay? That is some wild shit. But he not racist though, huh? Okay, you got me fucked up. I wasn't trying to give him all this energy, but that had to be said. Like, you just don't. And this is the person that y'all, willingly put in office, okay? And this is why we got to go out there and vote, okay? We got to stop talking about it and be about it. Like, we can continue. No, let me stop there. Continue to talk about it, but put some actions behind that, okay? And go out there and vote. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and fucking vote. Look at all the stuff that's been happening and just, we don't need another 4 years of this, okay? We don't. And then, this whole thing going on with ASAP Rocky being over there in Sweden, and all of a sudden you got Kim and Kanye want to call and ask the president to, talk to the Swedish president, and, see the conditions that's going on over there with the prime minister, and talking to them or whatever, and seeing if something can happen. You're just going to make the situation worse, because for some reason, like Jada Pinkett said, G-Eazy, he went over there, got drug possession and, assault charges, and was released in a day and a half or less. And then, he got everything on tape, what happened or whatever, and he's ASAP Rocky can't get out. I ain't caping for the motherfucker, but I just, it's not fair, and we see what it is, okay? It's color. It's color, okay? That's what's going on. We think one is better than the other, okay? Mind you, remember this the same country that, Trump did say something about we need to let more Swedish people in or something like that. Girl, okay. And, he trying to do this or whatever, trying to make it seem like he really, really care. What is this? Well, you don't care about this man. And, having Kim and Kanye, y'all can say all you want, oh, this is a good thing, this is a good thing. No, they sucking up to that man. And it just feels very yucky. It just feels very yucky, okay? You're working with the devil at this point. And I mean, at this point, it's not doing anything, because they said he's not going to get no special privileges, okay? And he's still going to be in that jail. And, A for effort, I guess, but what are you doing, trying to win over the African-American community or whatever from the stuff that you've been saying, getting more people on your side? I'm not sure what the motive is. And at the same time, you are trying to reach out. You personally reached out to this country, the president, the prime minister, whoever. But what about the situation? Like, you told these 4 women to go over and fix the stuff that's going on in their crime-infested country. Baby, we're a crime-infested country too. Okay, so that's what they're trying to do. Okay, what about you releasing these kids that's in these cages, and these people that's in these cages? Okay, because at the end of the day, they're human too, and you got them locked up like they're not, okay? The same way that boy is over there locked up as, okay? Why don't you fix this in your home first? You know what I'm saying? But I do hope he get out, get some, some type of justice or whatever, because it's not fair what's going on. But at the same time, when we gonna fix at home right quick? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, if y'all get what I'm saying, right? It's just the fact that he can just call him up and be like, yo, Trump, yo, Don, I need you to do me a favor, bro. Like, no, it just feels so yucky. It really does. But anyway, moving on from that, R. Kelly in jail. Okay. I don't know if I spoke on this last week or if it just came out this week, but a couple of his associates, a few of his associates turned in over 20 videotapes of him, having sex with underage girls. And, basically they did all of this because the money ran out. So they turned the stuff in. The money ran out, so therefore I can turn it in. He was paying these people. Oh, and let me just tell you this. I think an ex-manager and someone else on his team is also getting charged with some stuff, And at the end of the day, his whole team and everybody that's been around him throughout the years need to be rounded up, and they need to be charged with something, because they all knew and they were complacent and compliant with everything that was going on. Okay, they knew. And the sad thing about it is, I'm pretty sure most of them got kids and got daughters themselves, and would not allow their child to be around somebody that's a predator like that. But you allow somebody else's child to be around that and not speak up. Right. Okay. I feel no sorry for him, no sympathy and whatever. At one point, I heard that he was trying to get into solitary confinement because he didn't want to be with the general masses and Gen Pop, because they was gonna beat his ass. And that's what he deserved, okay? And as for his 2 girlfriends, girl, don't nobody give a shit. We not buying anything that you're saying, okay? You probably gonna be out of that apartment by the end of the month when the lease is up, or when y'all can't pay the rent, okay? If he was smart enough, they said that nigga is already having trouble in there because he can't read or write, and he can't read the commissary list. Who the fuck was writing these songs if he can't read or write? Was he coming up with the songs in his head and then having somebody write them down as he spoke them? Like, I'm confused. Was he voice recording this shit? Like, I'm confused, okay? If you can't read and write and you 50 what? At this point, you mean to tell me you ain't take the time out of all these years to try? Girl, get out of here. Get out of here. I'm tired of that excuse right now. I'm tired of that excuse. Moving on from that. Eddie Murphy is getting $70 million for a Netflix stand-up special. Now I don't know if it's just one special or if it's a couple of specials that's gonna be cut up like they did the Dave Chappelle specials. Now, baby, $70 million for Eddie Murphy. I mean, I know Eddie Murphy's a legend and everything, but for one stand-up special, this is why the fuck our goddamn prices keep going up on Netflix. Let me tell you something about it. Yeah, I bet you this shit gonna be $20 a fucking month. Okay, ain't nobody got time for that. Y'all already just raised the price, and then this what Monique was talking about. Y'all lowball Monique, but y'all can give this man, $70 million. I mean, Eddie is funny. I ain't even gonna fucking lie. Okay, but do I think it's worth $70 million for a special, whatever? I mean, whatever. He a legend, and he proved it that he's a legend. But, you could say, is Eddie and Monique on the same level? Not necessarily, but I'm pretty sure they probably gave her nowhere near half $70 million, okay? They could have at least offered her 20. If you offering him 70, you can at least offer her 20, 25, okay? Meet somewhere in that little junction right there, you know what I'm saying? But that's kind of fucked up. That is... I don't know how I feel about all that money just for you to tell a joke. Bitch, let me find something so I can get that. Girl, y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Are you here for it? Do you think he deserves it? I mean, it's Eddie Murphy. He's just not no regular comic. He, like I said, he's legendary out here in these streets. Actor, producer, so maybe that's why. That's, he got credits behind his names, and he's been in the game for a long time. But, yeah, you tell me how y'all feel about that. The game, he got his little royalties snatched just like that, from his projects or whatever because of this sexual assault or sexual harassment lawsuit that he lost the judgment to. This girl, and I'm pretty sure it's the lawsuit that was brought on by the girl that was on his excuse me, that was on his dating show that he had back in the day on VH1. And they was going through their drama, and he never really wanted to, because you can't play with shit like this, okay? You don't want to show up. That ain't gonna make the stuff go away. They just gonna rule in her favor. And that's exactly how this whole thing happened. He was taking it lightly, and, I'm not gonna show up. I'm not gonna do this. You're not doing that. You putting it out there, and now they snatched your royalties, and that's what's just gonna happen. You're gonna have to deal with it. Get that lady her money, okay? Get that lady her money, all right? It is what it is. Y'all, they got your boy El Chapo. They got him. They finna put him in jail. Gave him life. Now he got to pay back $12.6 billion, girl. 12 point. Give me a good... Give me like 150, okay? That's just to pay off my loans, my debt, and all that stuff. And I'll be good. I don't even need to get rich. I just need that to pay that stuff off. Give me about 150, 150K. And, you can take the rest, okay? Like, 12.6 million. I'm billion with a B, bitch. I'm in the wrong goddamn business, okay? Woo! Y'all need to reinforce still his goddamn prison cell and all that shit, okay? Cause that motherfucker know how to find a tunnel and find a way to escape, okay? He's an escape artiste, alright? But yeah. Hey, you do the crime, you gotta do the time, okay? That's what it is, in this drug life, that's what it comes to. You only dead in jail. That's what it is. Speaking of some more messed up stuff, there's no charges being given to the officers that was responsible for the death of Eric Garner. And I felt so bad for his family, and his daughter was just going off, and she had every right to. She had every right to. It is a shame that you can have something so blatant, so irrefutable, right there on a videotape, showing that this stuff happened, that a murder happened, and the murderer can still get off because of the color of their skin and the organization that they are a part of. Biggest gang in America. In the world, actually. It's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. And I feel so bad because this is not the first time. It won't be the last time. And that is the real messed up and sad thing about it. It's not the first time and it won't be the last time that we hear something like this. It's unfortunate. Um, what else is going on? So, making a band is making a comeback. Okay, you know, Didi was teasing us about how MTV kind of hit him up and was, you know, teasing the idea. Do they want to come back with it, making a band? And Dylan, bitch, classic TV. The question is, do we need a making a band 2020 in this century, in this decade, in this generation right now? Do you think it'll work? Like, I don't know, like, bands aren't really popping unless they predominantly white or they're coming from like Korea or something, South Korea or something, or, you know, overseas. They're not really popping like that over here, you know. So I'm confused as to how this gonna work. Of course, Ashley gonna watch it just to look at all the mess. Okay, one show that I actually been watching on BT is The Next Big Thing, only because Duran Bernard is on there and I love me some him. Okay, if you have never heard him sing or seen him in live in person, oh, you're missing out. You're missing out. That brother is talented as hell. Okay, but he doing his thing on that Next Big Thing. It comes on, I think, Tuesday nights. Either way, it comes on BT. Okay, so find it on your local listing. You know when it comes on, Tuesday or Wednesday night, one of those. Okay, but yeah, MTV. Like, at least in the meantime, what y'all can do is at least put on your streaming service or just give us a day, give us a weekend. Okay, like, what y'all need to do, if you don't want to do it now and you want to just start promoting that making the band is coming back, and when it comes to the due date when it's supposed to drop or whatever, that weekend prior, whatever, just do a freaking marathon of the whole thing. We can do it out the Old Town because that's how it first started. The first making the band started when they put Old Town together. Okay, but then, you know, Diddy came in and took over, and that's when we got the band with Dylan, Sarah, Babs Bunny, Ness, Elliott, Chapo, Fred, you know, and all that drama. That was some uncensored good shit. Okay, remember when they just fought up in the goddamn hallway? Babs was like, just let him fight, let him fight, let him motherfucking fight. And then Sarah and her husband, oh, and he kept coming into the studio. He was getting on my nerves, girl. He was just getting on my nerves. Chopper really thought he was a shit. When he made them go all the way over there, walking on that bridge to go get some cheesecake, bitch, I would have been over it right then and there. But that showed their heart and determination. I don't know if I could did it. Okay? But like, fuck this shit. And then look where they ended up at. Where they at? Where they at? I synced them live in concert. They actually did put on a good show. The first concert that I've ever been to by myself was the Big Jam out here, and they were the first, and it was a multiple artists that was on there, and Beyonce was the headliner. Okay, this was back in the day when me and Beyonce didn't get along. Okay, because I was like, girl. Anyway, I was young, and I left. I always tell this story. I left in the middle of her performance. I was like, Mama, come pick me up. I came there to see Monica. That's who I came to see. I saw my girl and I was good, okay? But the band opened up the whole show. And they did their little thing. I had their album or whatever. And after that, it just wasn't nothing after that. You know, and then they did Danity Kane and all that stuff. And then we can see the many phases of Don Richards. Y'all know it. Come on. Like, and Aubrey, okay? But, yeah, and then when they did Day 26 and that classic scene when they had them singing off and all that stuff in the house or whatever, and then what is our boy from BBD and New Edition? He kept on going like this. Who is that did the spoof of the whole show? This shit was funny. What is his name? The light-skinned goofy dude. He can dance and all that stuff. Oh my God, it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it, but y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. And he did a spoof, and they kept on doing that. The shit was hilarious. And then you got the other season when they put Danity Kane and Day 26 together. Baby, I had Danny DeCane shit. I had Day 26. You know, I thought they supposed to be bringing out a new CD. What's going on with that? And then I had Donnie Klein stuff, okay? You know, it was a couple of songs that I really like to hear too. Bring Donnie back or whatever, you know. And before they do this new batch, just do it Where Are They Now? Okay, remember D Woods? You know, Danny DeCane when D Woods was in the group. You know what I'm saying? Okay, like bring all that back. We need to have a up-to-date Adriana. Is it Adriana or Adrena? Bitch, whichever one. Y'all know which one that ain't in the group no more because she just said fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was classic TV. Baby, that was in the era when we had Making the Band, we had College Hill, we had Baldwin Hills, we had Making a Video, we had Access Granted, we had Making a Movie, we had all of this shit. TV used to be bomb. Pimp My Ride, even though that shit was fake. Pimp My Ride and all that stuff. Oh my God. Next, you know, Silent Library. Oh, girl, put some old TV shows that used to rock back in the day. You know, on MTV, VH1, BT, all that shit. I'm gonna end this video because I'm getting myself hyped. I'm getting myself hyped. Like, oh, I'm just going down memory lane. Bitch, my childhood was good. Okay, nowadays I don't even care to what. I be recording shit and be like, damn, bitch, I got shit on my DVR that I need to watch, but I just don't feel like watching it. Like, I really want to watch it, but I don't feel like watching it. That's how I be feeling these days. I be tired. Anyway, y'all have a blessed week. Y'all continue to have a beautiful weekend, I should say. And please, like I said, keep hydrated because it is hot out there, okay? And hopefully it's going to cool down soon. It just rained. It was so hot outside that it heavy downpour rain for a good 10 minutes. And as soon as I got out the car, the streets were fucking dry. Everything was dry. Okay? It stopped raining and everything dried the fuck up. That's how hot it was. It was no wet spots nowhere. I said, damn. But anyway, y'all be safe, okay? And I'll see y'all later. Peace.